Donald Trump has a plan. He wants to reopen Alcatraz prison. This infamous prison sits on an island in San Francisco Bay. Trump says he wants to send America's most ruthless criminals there. He announced this plan on his social media platform, Truth Social. He believes this will help control violent crime. Trump is directing several government agencies to work on this plan. These include the Bureau of Prisons. The Department of Justice is also involved. Additionally, the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security will play a role. Trump has instructed them to make the reopening happen. This is not the first time Trump has suggested bold actions for criminals. He has previously talked about sending gang members to El Salvador. He has also proposed sending U.S. prisoners to Guantanamo Bay. These ideas have sparked debate and controversy. The plan to reopen Alcatraz faces many challenges. The prison closed in 1963 for a reason. It was too expensive to operate. Bringing it back to life will be a massive project. It remains to be seen if Trump's plan will come to fruition. Reopening Alcatraz is a logistical nightmare. The prison is old and falling apart. It needs major repairs. The cost of these repairs would be astronomical. The government would need to find a lot of money to make it happen. Supplying the island is another problem. Everything needs to be brought in by boat. This includes food, water, and other supplies. This is a very expensive way to run a prison. Today, Alcatraz is a popular tourist destination. Millions of people visit it every year. They come to see the prison and learn about its history. Reopening it would mean closing it to tourists. This would be a huge loss of revenue. Many people believe that reopening Alcatraz is a waste of money. They argue that the government should focus on other things. They say the money could be better spent on education or healthcare. Alcatraz has a dark and fascinating history. It was once considered the most secure prison in America. Some of the country's most dangerous criminals were held there. These included Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. The prison was nicknamed The Rock. Alcatraz sits on an island surrounded by cold, rough water. The currents are strong. Many believed it was impossible to escape from, but that didn't stop inmates from trying. Over the years, there were 14 escape attempts. 36 prisoners tried to get away. Most of the escape attempts failed. Some prisoners were caught, others drowned in the bay. The fate of 3 inmates remains a mystery. The Anglin brothers and Frank Morris disappeared in 1962. No one knows for sure if they survived. Their story was made into a popular movie called Escape from Alcatraz. Alcatraz closed in 1963. The government decided it was too expensive to operate. The prison was falling apart. It was also considered inhumane. Today, it stands as a reminder of a different era in American history. Trump's plan to reopen Alcatraz has been met with mixed reactions. Some people support it. They believe it will help to reduce crime. Others are opposed to it. They argue that it is impractical and inhumane. Nancy Pelosi is a former Speaker of the House. She called Trump's plan not serious. She pointed out that Alcatraz is now a tourist attraction. Closing it would hurt the local economy. The Bureau of Prisons has not commented directly on the plan. They said they would follow the president's orders. However, they have not said how they would overcome the many challenges involved. Trump's plan to reopen Alcatraz is just one of several controversial proposals he has made. He has also talked about building a wall on the US-Mexico border, and he has proposed banning Muslims from entering the United States. These proposals have been widely criticized, but they have also found support among some segments of the population. It is unclear if any of these proposals will ever be implemented.